Siemano, zanim zaczniemy, parę słów o naszym partnerze kanału, czyli o platformie Boosteroid, platformie cloud gamingowej do grania w gry. Jeżeli ktoś nie wie, na czym polegają platformy cloud gamingowe, polegają na tym, że można ogrywać gierki tam, gdzie się chce, kiedy się chce i o której się chce. Tak więc dowolnością jest, jaką grę uruchomicie, a także na jakim sprzęcie, bo można uruchomić na telefonie, tablecie, na jakichś handheldach, telewizorach, no, co wam się będzie widziało. I to można uruchomić gierki i nowsze i starsze, bo można uruchomić takiego Frostpunka drugiego, można uruchomić troszkę starszego już Cyberpunka. No, wybór jest spory. Cały czas zresztą też jest biblioteka powiększana, co tydzień są dodawane nowe tytuły, tak więc no raczej każdy znajdzie coś, co go zainteresuje. Dla zainteresowanych link w opisie, a my przechodzimy do odcinka. Siemano, witam bardzo serdecznie w kolejnym odcinku z Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I tak jak było powiedziane w poprzednim odcinku, kontynuujemy przygodę związaną z zegarem. Fabrizio De Dondi.
I'm of noble birth. I beg your pardon? Who are you?
Forgive the intrusion. I'm Henry, a master of the Kuttenberg Blacksmiths Guild.
And you dress the part too. Bravo! What is it you need from me?
Bailiff Blumel sent me. I want to try and repair the town clock. And you're the last one who saw it in its original state.
Unfortunately, the bailiff is right about that. Madonna, that was the worst day of my life. Look, I do not like to think back on that time. Honestly, I would rather leave it buried in the past. What even makes you think you can fix the clock and convince the bailiff to trust you?
I've been looking into my father's past. He died recently.
I am sorry to hear that. But what has that got to do with the clock?
Pracował nad nim.
Repair it. Now I'm trying to finish his work.
No
What
właśnie.
do you need me for?
Because you're the only person in Kuttenberg who saw what the clock looked like back then. The one they were trying to repair based on those plans. And you've made a new life for yourself in this town. A comfortable life. So, maybe you owe it a little something.
You may be right. And I suppose you have plenty more questions. Go on, ask.
Tell me more about that so-called Italian scam. Was it all planned from the start?
Italian scam? Is that what they call it nowadays? In any case, you are asking the wrong man. I honestly believe we were here to repair the clock. Everyone acted like they meant it. The group included seasoned craftsmen, astrologers, master mechanics. Truth be told, I was only there because of my family name. My grandfather, Jacopo, and father Giovanni were great
Giovanni.
physicians, astrologers, and engineers. They followed the works of Campanus of Novara and crafted magnificent orologia. The Padua clock is one of theirs. It only dawned on me after those fraudsters left me here that I was just bait for the thieves. They were after the plans. So perhaps revenge was part of it too. Revenge against my family.
What do you mean? They wanted revenge?
My family was successful, and success breeds resentment. The Padua expedition was led by Camillo Valla, one of my father's former students. He must have realized the Kuttenberg clock was structurally unique, so he took the plans.
And destroyed the mechanism too, so he could pass the plans off as his own work.
Sadly, yes. But I have no news he ever earned any real fame with them. And they left me here, in the foreign land, with a sullied, famous name. They ruined my life. It must have broken my father's heart. I was not even allowed to attend his funeral while I was being held here. Surely you understand. It shattered me forever.
The bailiff said you were given all the clock plans back then. Where did they end up?
In Padua, most likely. Look, I had no idea what they were up to. I was the youngest. They did not trust me with anything. You've probably heard how those swindlers ruined me. Cazzo! Luckily, the Lord gave me a decent memory. It is all up here, in my head. Down to the last cog.
Would you be able to share those plans?
No właśnie.
Maybe recreate them from memory?
Perché? It would be pointless work.
They'd help me with the repairs.
They would not. Sadly, after the sabotage by my unruly countrymen, fixing the clock will take more than old plans.
No to swoją drogą.
So what exactly do I need to
No
repair the
właśnie.
clock? Aside from your expertise.
You will need a mechanism called an astrolabe. Its measurements are transferred via a gear train to the main mechanism, which sets the movement in motion with a folio and weights. Without that astrolabe, the heart of any clock, all other work is futile, and crafting one is no easy task.
I've got the heart of the clock. It sat in a burger's house for 20 years.
Now that is good news. That gives us a foundation to build on. If it still works, of course.
I wouldn't know. But I hope so.
Next, you will need
No
a
właśnie.
set of weights. Precisely calibrated and cast according to the old machine's design.
Nie mam
Don't
jeszcze.
have weights yet.
If we do not have the weights, we have a problem. Hopefully they are in those old designs. In any case, in the end we will need to build that folio-driven escapement ourselves. My countrymen dismantled most of it and took it away. But luckily, part of it remained. For the final stage of the repair, we will need some smithing. But more importantly, a truly skilled mechanic. Or a locksmith, if you prefer.
I thought that was you.
No. I can design it, calculate it, set it up. But the hands-on work will require someone exceptionally handy.
Well, I'm not sure about that.
Oh, you will find someone.
No.
The masters of the
pewnie.
guild know their craft, do they not?
Co jeszcze jest
What else
potrzebne
do you need to
właśnie?
repair?
You said you have got the astrolabe. That is very important. Then we will need that set of weights. And a truly capable locksmith.
Czyli to tylko
A
tyle.
master of his craft.
Dobra.
How'd you like living
Właśnie.
Honestly, at first it was not easy. I was more or less a prisoner in this town. They wanted ransom for me, dragged me around, threatened to send me to the mines. Can you imagine? Me, digging. Luckily I noticed the machines they used in the treadmills were hopelessly outdated. So I suggested an improvement. And just like that, their tune changed. Since then, they have treated me entirely differently. So I probably owe everything here to my talent. Since then, I have somewhere to live, something to do, and really, I miss nothing. Except for home. Just a little.
No to
Thanks. I'll come back once I've
potrzebujemy wagi i ślusarza.
Va bene. Come back with that locksmith. We'll talk it all over with a roast and a bottle of good wine. I hope our new collaborator will be as remarkable a man as you.
Nie wiem kto, no ale dobra, będzie trzeba skądś wykołować właśnie tego majstra. Ślusarz. Skąd ja mam wyczarować ślusarza? Nie mam pojęcia. Masz?
The Lord be with you, Henry.
Masz?
Did you look through those documents from your husband's estate?
Yeah,
It was hellish work. So many sketches and doodles. I couldn't even tell what half of them were supposed to be. Even the parchment alone must have cost a fortune. I've no idea where the old man kept getting it.
And did you find anything that might relate to the clock?
Here's some calculations and diagrams. I don't understand much of it, but it looks like a set of weights.
Thanks. I also spoke with one of those Italians who botched the repair back then.
I heard one of them stayed behind.
He's willing to help us.
If you think he'll help, I'll leave it to you. Well now, if you need those weights cast, Eldris might be able to help. He's pretty pricey, and always up to his neck in work. But truth be told, I don't know any other founder in Kuttenberg. His workshop's just down by the stream, at the bottom of Hoprink.
Okej. Spoko. I to jest gdzieś ten typ. Chyba kawałek dalej jest to. A nie, dosłownie, rzut beretem. Ciekawie, ile to będzie kosztować. Ale dobrze, że się udało zdobyć te wagi. Potrzebujemy jeszcze tylko ślusarza. Prokop.
I need something cast.
Entschuldigung. I'd be happy to cast whatever you need. But right now, I just can't.
Dlaczegoż to?
Why not?
We've got a contract from the town. Loads of work. The furnaces are running full tilt. Verdammte Scheiße. We don't even get to breathe. And then there is that Pushko.
Puszko?
Who's Pushko?
Mein Geselle. Apprentice. He's gone missing, and now we can't keep up. I sent him to Grund. Zur Abmessung der Glocke. To measure the bell. I lent him my horse, so he'd be back quick. He's still not returned. Seit 2 Tagen. Verdammter Kerl. And there's just no one to hire. And without people, I cannot cast a thing.
What if I went and found that apprentice of yours?
Wait a moment. Du bist der neue Meister. You're the new one at the guild. Eichner was talking about you. The capable one. You'll find Pushko for sure. Ich vertraue dir. If you find Pushko, the first thing you'll tell him is to cast whatever you want. Darauf gebe ich dir mein Wort.
Where should I look for it?
Was weiß ich? You should ask the Pfarrer in Grund. Na ja, der Priest in Grund should know. Sein Name ist Havel.
Did Pushko have anything valuable? Something that might make someone want to ambush him?
Valuable? Nein, das glaube ich nicht. But to me, he's valuable
No właśnie.
himself. Ist wertvoll, weil Gesicht ist. Truly very skilled.
All right, I'll go and look for him.
Gott sei Dank.
Zręczny.
Hopefully nothing's happened to him. Or meinem Pferd.
Dobra. Czyli możliwe, że to będzie nasza 3. osoba do działania. Aha, czyli tu, gdzie wtedy byliśmy i szukaliśmy tego właśnie jegomościa naszego. Ja się może lepiej przebiorę. W sumie jacyś wojskowi. Jest ich 3. Będą chcieli haracz? No, czego chcecie? Inkwizytorzy!
Heretics and sorcerers, and I'd like to ask you some questions. So hear me. I am Brother Adelbert from the Order of Preachers, charged by the Holy Father in Rome to root out all heresy. On our travels through this region, we've heard talk of many sightings of a sorcerer who devotes himself to the dark arts at night. They say he looks like a young man, but his heart is black. He travels the region on a horse, accompanied by a dog, and smells of herbs. He dresses in fine garments to hide the poverty of his soul and character, and tends to be armed.
Stop, noble sir. I'm no fool. I can see I closely resemble the sorcerer you're looking for, but I assure you it's just a coincidence. Or maybe you've been misled.
Będą chcieli mnie nakopać.
Oh yes, that is just. But if you are telling the truth,
Did you deliberately say you're from the Roman Pope? That was to distance yourself from Benedict of Avignon, wasn't it? It's a sad time for the Mother Church when you have to stress your loyalty to Rome, even to a wayfarer in the middle of Bohemia. Maybe instead of hunting for sorcerers, you should head to the Sedlets Monastery. There you'll find King Sigismund. You can persuade him to release his brother, the rightful king of the Romans. Then Wenceslas and his brother can go to Rome to receive the imperial crown and put an end to this terrible schism.
you're right. This is a difficult time for the church, but in my judgment, it is not for secular rulers to interfere in this state of affairs, for they are the ones who caused it. Nevertheless, I must stay true to my mission. I see you are a man of learning, though. Therefore, you must not be the village sorcerer I have heard about. Please accept my apology. I will continue my search. And be vigilant, for the minions of hell are...
Ale mnie po prostu szukali i chcieli mi nakopać. Tak jakoś się złożyło, że mam bardziej gadany niż on i po prostu mu poszło w pięty.
My humble respects.
Zabawnie.
Tell me, what did he give you?
I'm looking for the apprentice, Pushko, from Master Founder Eldris of Kuttenberg. I heard he was supposed to stop by to measure the bell.
Aye, he was here. Came on a fine horse and did his job well. Climbed the tower and measured everything carefully. But then he went to the tavern. I warned him not to. Told him he shouldn't do that. He wouldn't listen.
Why shouldn't he go to the tavern?
Because he openly said he planned to play dice. And gambling brings misfortune. It seemed to weigh on his soul a bit afterwards. Because he came to confess the next morning. Then nothing. I went about my rounds in the village as usual. I did spot him later, walking towards that long forest, stretching from the charcoal burners all the way southwest to the Wolf Mountains. He was walking slowly, on foot, and for some reason, he was carrying a rope slung over his shoulder.
O nie.
What exactly did he tell you?
I can't reveal that.
What? Why?
Well, essentially it was part of a confession, so I'm bound by the seal of confession.
Now, in this case, you wouldn't actually be breaking the seal of confession.
How so?
The sacramental seal is, of course, inviolable, but in this case, you wouldn't be endangering the penitent. On the contrary, by speaking up,
No właśnie.
save his life.
That's actually true. Pushko confided in me that in the evening he was playing dice with the woodcutters camped near the Wolf Mountains. And as the beer flowed, the stakes got higher until Pushko ran out of coin. But he still wanted to keep playing, so he wagered his horse and lost.
But that wasn't his horse.
Exactly. After confession the next morning, he told me it was a serious mess.
You let him go?
Now, why shouldn't I have?
What if he was off to string himself up from the nearest tree with that rope?
Wait, you mean that he might have?
Debil!
No, surely not. He can't do that. It's against
Mógłby.
I'm gonna find him. Just hope it's not too late.
May all the saints stand by you.
Debil. Widzi typa ze sznurem. Dostał taką informację, po czym... Nie. 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 Niemożliwe. Debil.
Pushko! Pushko! Damn it, Pushko, answer me! Hey! What if he
Jak duży to jest? Och kurde.
really went and hanged himself?
Właśnie. I o dupie, żem się wystraszył. To taka pierdołowata gałązka mnie zrzuciła. No nawet nie... Ona jest płaska.
Pushko! Pushko! Eldris is looking for you! No one here either. Couldn't hang yourself from these trees anyway. I'll try a bit further in.
Dobra, ja się przebiorę, bo... Tak. Będzie to dzwonienie trochę mogło przeszkadzać. Gdzie on może być? No będzie chujówka, a nie renówka, jak się powiesił. Pies.
Pushko! Pushko! Pushko!
Całkiem spory los.
No one here either. Pushko! Pushko! Damn it, Pushko, answer me! Hey! What if he really went and hanged himself? He's not in this part of the woods. If he's gone and hanged himself, I'll be bloody furious.
No. To fakt.
Pushko! Pushko! Hey! Pushko! Answer! Nothing here. Bloody hell, where is he? Pushko! 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 Eldris is looking for you. No one here either.
Na ognisko.
Pushko!
I'm right here. Watch out for that road. Stop fooling around.
No.
Very good. Stop shouting.
You're Pushko?
Who are you? And what are you doing here?
I'm Henry. Eldris sent me. I needed him to cast something for me. But he says he can't manage without you. Seems you're missed in the workshop.
Jesus. But I can't go back just yet.
I get it. First you need to get Eldris's horse back from the woodcutters.
Oh, Jesus. He lent me Bentley and I lost him. Oh, what a disgrace. I'm just a bloody fool. The biggest fool of them all, damn it. If I go back without the horse, Eldris will tear me in half. But it's really all his fault.
How could this possibly be Eldris's fault?
No
He's
właśnie.
always sending me to measure bells,
cast maces and other stupid things. And the journey's always boring as hell. If he'd finally let me cast guns, none of this would have happened. Oh, and I don't have to deal with this mess anymore.
So what's your plan?
I'll start shouting at them to provoke them. Then I'll lure them right into a trap. When they run after me, they'll trip over the rope and smack flat on their faces. And I'll use the chance to grab the horse.
What if they don't trip over the rope?
Why wouldn't they?
Well, one of them might run a bit later and dodge it. Or they might not all come running. You're just asking for a proper hiding.
Then what am I supposed to do? Got a better idea?
Couldn't you just pay Eldris off? I mean, give him some coin.
Ha! What world do you live in? Do you know how much a horse like that costs?
I've got a bit of coin.
I can't accept that. We barely know each other. I just have to get Eldris's Bentley back, that's all.
When the priest told me you took a rope and headed for the woods, it looked like you were going to hang yourself.
I'd never do that. Suicides go straight to hell. I actually had this plan all figured out since last night.
You know what? Better let me handle the woodcutters.
You do that for me?
Yeah, I'm good with this sort of trouble.
Well, all right then. I'll wait here.
Tu jest. Takie w chuj do zauważenia jest. Dobra, zobaczmy co... Słyszałem, że wilka to pieniek. Się umyję szybko.
I heard you won the horse in a dice game.
That's right. Seems I've already made a name for myself.
Trouble is, the horse doesn't belong to the apprentice who played for it, but to his master. He's got to give it back.
Then he shouldn't have played for it. The lads have taken a liking to him. They're learning to ride him. Beats drinking all day, right?
Look, the lad just made a stupid mistake. Don't tell
Ciekawe
me
czy
you
się
do
uda.
something stupid while drunk. Happens to everyone.
Sure. But why should I be the one paying for someone else's mistake?
Well, that stupid mistake could ruin his life. He'll never repay his master. They'll throw him out of the workshop. How about doing a good deed and just forgiving him? Like a merciful Christian.
Oh. Maybe I could.
O, no dobrze.
You can take the horse. Tell that apprentice not to gamble again. Or at least not while drinking. He'll save himself a lot of grief. Hey! Come on! Get off that horse!
Kaj ten koń. Kaj kuń! A, tu jest kuń.
Here's Eldris's Bentley. Now you can go back without worry.
Oh, you saved my neck, mate. Thank you so much. Let's get out of here quick before anything else goes wrong. Will you ride with me to Eldris?
Spoko.
Sure. Let's go.
At least it will pass faster that way.
No właśnie. Tak, bo grunt to przegrać w kości coś, co nie jest twoje, należy do szefa, a teraz się srasz, bo nie wiesz jak to zrobić, żeby wrócić i nie dostać w pierdol od niego. To jest najlepsze.
So I found Pushko for you. Alive, well, and with Bentley.
Pushko! Where have you been with my horse all this time?
Well,
He wasn't in Grund, so I rode around the area searching. In the end, I found him in Horsham. Didn't even know which way to go. That happens to city folk. Not the first time I found someone lost like that.
Vielen Dank, mein Freund. I knew you wouldn't let me down, Henry.
Kurde, mogłem
Make
od
sure
tych...
everyone in town hears von deiner Bereitschaft und deinem Mut.
Come again?
I'll sing your praises everywhere, and you'll get a lovely rabatt from me. A discount.
Now you've got your apprentice back, can we
Oh.
sort out the casting?
Ja, natürlich. I keep my word. Speak with Pushko. Wird es arrangieren. As always.
Eldris said I'm supposed to talk to you about the casting.
yeah, figures. If you give me the drawings with clear instructions, I'll cast whatever you want. But be ready to pay through the nose. Eldris charges a lot for this sort of job. If I had my own workshop, it'd be different. After what you did for me, I'd cast it for you for free. If you ever get one, let me know. I'd gladly work for you. Well, Harvey, what are you waiting for? Want to keep making Eldris a fortune?
How about you come and work for me?
O kurwa. Wrogie przejęcie, kurwa.
I'm in with both.
O.
How do I tell Eldris? Never mind. I'll handle it somehow.
Wrogie, kurwa, przejęcie. No, jakbyś miał coś to mógłbym ci to zrobić za darmo. Ale ja mam warsztat. Kurwa. Eldrisie, spierdalam.
If I got a better job somewhere, you'd let me go? Well, that just happened. Henry has opened a foundry and he wants me to work for him. And I agreed.
Warum?
I want to cast guns. You never let me near them. Weil es schwer ist. Du bist nicht bereit. You're not ready. Well, I say I am. And I'll prove it to you. You'll see. Then go. Geh dort. I will. Right now. Du wirst brennen. Ihr fliegt beide in die Luft. And laugh. We'll see about that. Verdammter Wettbewerb. Bloody competition.
Ach, tak. Ach, tak. A niech to ta cholerna konkurencja. Dobra. Wrogie przejęcie. No, jakbyś miał kuźnię, to z wielką chęcią dołączę do ciebie. Więc no, zabawne to jest. A, masakra. Dobra, my sobie tutaj skończymy. Tak więc co, ja wam dziękuję za oglądanie, zapraszam do lajkowania, subskrybowania, komentowania, no i co, i widzimy się w następnym odcinku. Siemano.